Hello everyone! In the last video, I showed you how to chart a dynamic year-to-date period or year-to-date period with a user-defined end date. The year-to-date is a period from the beginning of the year to the current month. For example, for the calendar year, if I choose November 2021, then the year-to-date will be from January 2021 to November 2021. And if I choose November 2020, then the year-to-date period will be from January 2020 to November 2020. I also showed you a fiscal year, which was different from the calendar year. The solution was based on dynamic named ranges and formulas using the offset function. In this video, I will show you the second option of creating such a dynamic chart using the index function. If you are working with very large files, then this second option may be more interesting to you than the offset function because of the recalculation times. Let's start. To chart a dynamic calendar year to date ending in October 2021, I will need the sales from January 2021 to October 2021. So from cells B14 to B23. I'm going to reference these cells using the index function and put a colon in between. So for the calendar year to date ending in October 2021, I'm going to type index of column B. The row number will be given back by the count_a function. This function also counts text, so it is going to count the header as well. Again, of column B. To index of column B, but the row number will be given back by count_a of column B minus 9 to get to January 2021. And 9 is the number of the month before. So minus month of index of column A, because that's where the dates are. And the row number given back by count_a of column A minus 1. Let's evaluate. And the array is correct. I'm using an older version of Microsoft Excel to be fair to anyone who may be watching this video, and that is why the whole array is not being shown. But I used a trick to evaluate the formula using the F9 key. Let's copy the formula. And under formulas, go to define name. And create a named range, year-to-date values. And paste the formula. Let's also create a named range for the axis labels. Again, under formulas, define name. And call it year-to-date axis labels. Let me just paste the formula here and change all the B's to A's. Let's cut it and paste it here. Now under Formulas, Name Manager, I have two named ranges, one for values and one for axis labels. I will be using them in the chart. Under Select Data, I will click on the series and edit. I can leave the series name as it is with the cell reference, but under Series Values, I will leave the name of the sheet and the exclamation mark and type year-to-date values. I will also edit the axis labels, leave the name of the sheet and the exclamation mark, and type year-to-date axis labels. Okay. And the chart got updated to show the year-to-date from January 2021 to October 2021. If I add a new month, then the chart gets updated to include it. But what if I have a fiscal year which is different from the calendar year and can begin, for example, in April? Then in the second part of the formula, I will have to subtract the month number and add 4 for months beginning from April. And for months before April, that is for January, February, and March, I will have to subtract the month number and subtract 8, which is 12 minus 4. Because April is the 4th month of the year. So I will need an if-then condition in the formula. Let me copy the month. So if the month number is more than or equal to 4, so starting from April, then I need to subtract the month number minus 4. Else, so for January, February, and March, I need to subtract the month number plus 8. Let's evaluate the formula using the F9 key. And the array is correct. Please note that all cell references in both formulas are absolute and fixed with a $sign. That is because I'm pasting these formulas into the name manager. Let's copy the formula and in the name manager paste it under year-to-date values. For the axis labels, I will change the B's to A's. And the chart got updated. If I add another month, it is also included in the chart. But what if the user wants to choose the end date from a drop-down list? Let's first make this list. Under Data, I will use Data Validation. To create it, I will choose List, and as a source, I will choose A2 to A25. Let's use the Format Painter, and the list is done. I originally converted the data range to a table. So if I add new months below the table, the list will get extended, even though I used absolute cell references in data validation. So I will change the formula the following way. The row number will be given back by the match function of the date in cell F9. So the match function will give back the relative position of this date in column A. Exact match to index column B match F9 in column A, exact match, minus min or lesser value of the month number of the date in F9 minus 1, because we'll first look at the calendar year, and the relative position of this date in column A, exact match, minus 2. So minus 1 for the correct row calculation and another minus 1 not to include the header. The second part of the formula is a troubleshooting measure. In case the table begins with a later month than the beginning of the year-to-date period, and there are not enough months at the beginning of the table for a full year-to-date. Let's evaluate with the F9 key, and the array is correct. Let's copy the formula and in the name manager, paste it under year-to-date values. For the axis labels, I will again change the B's to A's. And the chart got updated. For a fiscal year beginning in April, I will again need a condition for the months before and after April. If the number of the month in cell F9 is more than or equal to 4, then I need the month number minus 4. Else, I need the month number plus 8. Let's copy the formula and in the name manager, paste it under year-to-date values. For the axis labels, I will again change the B's to A's. And the chart gets updated. The part of the formula with the min function is a troubleshooting measure. So if I choose, for example, February 2020, even though I don't have a full year-to-date of a fiscal year, still 2 months are shown in the chart. Let me choose November 2021, and the year-to-date is correct. And if I choose March 2021, then the year-to-date from April 2020 to March 2021 will be shown. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe for more practical spreadsheet solutions.